6 out of 10 of my consultations during the day is somewhere something related to polycystic ovarian disease or PCOD as we all know it. Medically, we don't like to call it as a PCOD, but we call it as a polycystic ovarian syndrome or PCOS because to us it is not a disease, it's just a condition. In India, if you see the statistics, about 10 to 36% of young women will be diagnosed with PCOS at some point or the other. In the last few decades, we have really seen the numbers of PCOS diagnosis in women increasing. So let's today answer some basic questions about polycystic ovarian syndrome or PCOS. How does one know that she has PCOS? Any two or more of these following symptoms. 1. Irregular periods, which can be skipping periods for months or having too frequent periods in a month. 2. A stubborn acne or a breakout which is not responding to usual remedies. 3. A hairy face which needs more threading, lasers and very frequent waxing. 4. A struggle to lose weight or being overweight in spite of no changes in the lifestyle. 5th, dark patches on the skin, especially at the front of the neck or back of the neck, underarms and even at the back, along with or without hair fall. Why does one have PCOS? PCOS is a genetic imprint or a genetic coding that a girl is born with. So it is likely that some members of the family, some women members of the family, whether it's from the daddy's side or the mummy's side, will have the same kind of symptoms. Can junk food cause PCOS? Junk food can definitely make the imprint of the genetic coding of PCOS more evident. So if one has a genetic coding or a genetic imprint that she's already born with, junk food can definitely make it more prominent and make it more manifested. If somebody is not carrying the genetic imprint or not carrying the coding, then junk food might not cause PCOS, but it can definitely cause other problems. Does breakout always mean that she has a PCOS? The answer is not necessarily, because the breakout is more likely because of a PCOS if it has the following characteristics. 1, it has a male pattern. It is more evident on the lower jawline, in the lower chin, the upper neck, the cheeks and sometimes at the back. If the acne is large in size or in clusters, if they are very painful or tender to touch, if they are not responding to usual remedies, if they are persisting beyond the teen, if they are associated with irregular periods. These are the acnes or the breakouts which can give rise to a suspicion of a PCOS. Can lean and thin women have PCOS? Yes. They too can have PCOS. 5% of the lean women can have PCOS and about 20 to 30% of PCOS are in women who are absolutely optimally weighed or even underweighted. Does all PCO need a strict dietary management? There is no need of a deprived dieting in a PCOS. A stern diet which is devoid of all the things that a woman likes is definitely going to make her lose weight. However, it is not going to correct her PCOS. A PCOS diet needs to be in moderation. It needs to be well balanced and well thought over. Combine it with a little bit of exercise and that will do the magic. Is it a must to go to the gym if one has PCOS? Not at all. Any form of physical exercise, anything that she likes, that the woman likes and is likely to go and do it for a regular basis is what is important. It can be dancing, it can be cycling, walking, jogging, anything that the woman likes. Important thing is one has to maintain that kind of a physical exercise in her routine life. What doesn't work for PCOS is one hits the gym and does it regularly for 3 months and then forgets about it for the next 3 months. That is something what doesn't work for PCOS. PCOS always needs a regularity of a healthy lifestyle. Does PCO needs to be treated with hormonal medications always? Not always. Most of the PCO can be very well managed by a little dietary modification or incorporation of healthy habits into the lifestyle. However, some will need medications. These can be hormonal, non-hormonal in form of nutritional supplements, or sometimes in form of other medications. This decision will be taken by your doctor after running some specific tests and then balancing the pros and the cons. Can I get pregnant if I have PCOS? Strangely, this is a very common concern, a very common questions that young women come ask me, or even the mothers of the adolescents come up with this. Can she get pregnant when the time comes? 90% of the PCOS women can conceive completely naturally, spontaneously, without any help, provided that she has a good control on the PCO with her lifestyle or with a combination of lifestyle and medications. How does one cure PCOS? PCOS is not a disease. It is a condition. It's a tendency. Hence, it might not be very achievable that we have a cure of it, but we can very well control it, very well manage it. It's like Jack in the Box. You keep a tight lid on the jack and it will never give you troubles. If you leave the lid a little loose, it will spring up and start giving you troubles. So don't just label yourself as PCOS or PCOD. Know more about it, learn how to control it, and live or enjoy an optimally healthy life. Yeah.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos by us.